Hey everybody, just real quick. Well, I always say quick and it never ends up that way, but it probably will tonight because I'm a little exhausted. But anyway, I just wanted to let you all know that this past Sunday marked the 11th. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not that you needed me to count, but it did a lot for me. And 11 years since my husband transitioned. And it was on a Sunday, like this year. And we didn't do much. My mother in law made a homemade red velvet cake. Um, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in past videos. My husband loved to bake. And oh my goodness, his homemade red velvet cake was delicious. I mean, seriously, everybody loves it. And so, we just indulged in that and memories, I talked about them and things. But tonight it was interesting. I got a chance to actually watch a Netflix movie. I hardly ever really watch TV because just time doesn't allow it. But I made time to this evening. And I was by myself. Everybody, transitioned to bed and everything. So as I was sitting here, I was listening to Lisa Nichols, the motivational speaker. She's phenomenal, by the way. And you know me, I take ownership of my joy and positiveness. So before I sleep, I always try to re-listen to something that is positive. And she's made this statement, and she said rediscovering yourself. And that's exactly what the grief journey is like. You rediscover who you are, and you also discover new parts of yourself. Because honestly, those first few years, um, I would say all the way up to 7, I just did not, on so many occasions, did not think I can handle it, And I look back, it's been 11. And the reason I keep bringing up these numbers is that on this channel, on this platform, I always want to stress that you get through it. That first year, it went by so quickly. The first year of my husband transition, it went by so quickly. I was like in shock. Then it was year 2, 3, 4, 5. All during those times as I look back on them, I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. This is not happening. I just can't do this. But guess what? I did it. And I discovered something new about myself, and that is I'm resilient. You know, my children are resilient, and that people are truly, genuinely good. I kid you not, because I could have not made it through 11 years with my amazing smile and with my joy, intact and growing, you know, without the help of other people in this process. And it's it's been amazing, you know. I always like to, how should I say, try to keep people encouraged without taking away from the difficulties, the pain, the confusion, the anger, the frustration, the sadness of it, you know. So when you come across my, more of my recent videos, it's not that I'm diminishing or taking away from those emotions. What I am doing is letting you know that whatever you're going through right now, you get through it. In that moment of immense, some of the most heaviest sadness, and you try your best to get out of it. And you get to the point where you're like, and you just, when you're at your end and your back is not just up against a wall, not from any of your doing, but it's like gravity just pulling you into this wall, you know? And it's not just your back to the wall, it's like another wall it flips you over, and next thing you know, your face is up to the wall, like, you know? And you just feel like there's no relief in sight. I get it. When you're angry for no reason. When 1 minute you're happy and everything's going good, and a commercial can come on and you're just like, how can I drop so low in my emotions so quickly when I was on cloud nine? I understand. But if I can do anything for you, even in those moments where things feel so heavy, where you feel like you're being pulled in so many directions, remember to breathe. Remind yourself that you can and you will get through it. Regardless of what anyone is saying around you, you have to tell yourself and accept that it is going to get better, that you will get through it. You know? And you do. Because guess what? Time does not wait for anybody. And you have to be intentional on your joy. Yes. Write affirmations. If you have to color your room yellow. Yep. I was so intentional about my joy. I was doing it all. I painted my front door. Did my front door faces southwest, and I think um it was a like sandy peach color according to feng shui. At least that's what it turned out to be. And I went around the house and I would write the word believe on pieces of paper in a hot pink. I'm looking at it now. Hot pink marker, and I put it on my mirrors. I put it in my children's room. Put it on the back of our front door. And it's still there. I didn't care if you came to visit and you saw it and you didn't understand. It wasn't even about them. It was about me being intentional on my joy. During that time, I didn't know anything about burning sage and Palo Santos. And I started researching. And just as the adage says, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. And the teacher is not so much a physical person, it's the resources. I mean, I was coming across videos, YouTube videos, books, and having random conversations with people, and they would direct me. I was like, wow, like I needed that piece of information. So I'm letting you know that when you do try, when you make that first step or that first effort, okay, towards your joy, your teacher's getting closer and closer to you. You're learning every step. That's the teacher. Because in the beginning, there were times where I wanted to make the steps toward my joy, but I just didn't have the I had the interest. I didn't have the confidence, I guess. And I I even now I don't even know why. Well, I take that back. I do. For the first few years, and let me know if you ever had that feeling. Like for a while I didn't feel like I was supposed to be happy. I mean, happy, in terms of being with my children, but not long term happy because my